Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing great. So today Ethereum has launched something called Plasma or Plasma Smart Contracts. This one is a bit of a doozy, so I'm going to try my very best to explain it. So in short, smart contracts are used as intermediaries and verifiers during the negotiation of a contract. The main goal is to allow another level of security that isn't available 100% with contracts that we have now. If you guys have ever signed a contract, anything to do with contracts, especially if you are buying a house, there are a lot of countries, especially in America, even though most people don't think so, especially if you sign a job contract, but more so for, higher level things, especially in the 6 digits. When you have signed something, usually have not even a grace period, but you are usually obligated to pay for these things because you have signed a contract. But many countries still have a way for you to get out of it. There are legal loopholes. And if you are the seller of this thing or the buyer in certain cases and you get shafted, sorry for using that term, but it's true, then you are probably left with nothing, and that is the worst case scenario. So the main idea behind a smart contract is, as Vitalik explains, an asset or currency is transferred into a program and the program runs the code, and at some point it automatically validates a condition and it automatically determines whether that asset should go to one person or back to the other person, or whether it should be immediately refunded to the person who sent it or a combination thereof. Plasma is a proposed framework for incentivized and enforced execution of smart contracts, which is scalable to a significant amount of state updates per second, potentially billions, enabling the blockchain to be able to represent a significant amount of decentralized financial applications worldwide. That sounds intense. So Plasma will apparently create a blockchain within a blockchain, helping to protect the network if someone creates an invalid or fraudulent transaction, which is great. People on the network are incentivized, therefore, to create fraud proofs, quote, fraud proofs, effectively allowing them to penalize people acting wrongfully on the network and thus allowing them to reverse the transaction. I think this entire thing is great. I love that they constantly keep coming out with these things. Like I said before, I am not a coder, but I think it's very cool that someone thought of this stuff. I would have never thought of a smart contract or what to do with it or how to even start one, but this is pretty great. I've been in a couple things before where I have started contracts with people, especially when it comes to buying property. If you have ever bought property in France, you actually have, I think it's like a 3-month period where, you can kind of say no, or you can kind of do whatever, but there's still other ways to slip out of these contracts. So this would be great, probably people getting cold feet or whatever the case might be. But if you are on the receiving end of the money and you're not receiving your money, this is probably something that will definitely be used. Especially, I know a lot of banks have talked about using smart contracts as well, because they're usually the ones that end up starting contracts when it comes to buying property or when it comes to a huge amount of money. So this is definitely something that will be used in the future. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to make a quick video on this. I thought it was really cool when I read about it. And yeah, I thought you guys should know as well. It's called Plasma and it is going to be awesome. All right, guys, I hope you all have a great day, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you might be. And yeah, I'll talk to you all soon and see you. Hey everyone, thank you very much again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys would like to help me and the channel, there are ways to do so in the description below. Thank you very much and talk to you guys soon.